Hi everyone, let's talk about Professor Evil and the Citadel of Time, which I first became aware about because it's designed by Brett J. Gilbert and Matthew Dunstan, who are the designers of Elysium from a couple of years ago, which is absolutely nothing like this, but it's fantastic and I'll take any opportunity I can to mention it. Maybe there'll be a video for that one day. But yeah, this is a lovely, lighter, cooperative game that, yeah, it's very, very simple to teach. You know, you get 3 actions on your turn, and there are only 4 options. There's move, flip the switches, unlock the doors, rescue the treasure. And the way the professor moves is very simple as well. There is an extra element to think about as well on top of just the basic actions, where each character has their unique deck and their unique kind of perspective on things. So Irene is more about unlocking doors, and Nathan is more about moving around in the castle. She also affects, treasure, gives you a bit more time, or asks you if you want to sacrifice time to be able to do more things. But anyway, yeah, they will all have their unique flavour, and the option of which card to use and the timing of when to use it can be a really big deal as well. And if you get the right card at the right time, it can be an absolute lifesaver if, the time is just about to run out on a particular treasure and you manage to just draw the card that gives you 2 more rounds with it, and you manage to rescue it, and it's the very last one you need, and it could go either way. You're both at 3 rescued and lost, and depending on the way this one goes, it's going to decide whether you win or lose the game, and you just managed to get it to 10 minutes more. On the other hand, though, the system of the professor moving is very, very nice, and it can equally be, you manage to roll that dice and he moves the treasure 5 or 10 minutes sooner, and you manage to lose that way. But yeah, I really like the way that it's such a kind of deceptive little system that's hidden away in the game. All of the rooms have 3 coloured mats, and the way he'll usually move is he has a certain number of steps and he rolls a colour of the mat, and he's going to move that way. If he moves through open doorways, he locks them. If he sees an alarm that's been switched off, he switches it back on. If he catches a character, which he actually never did in the playthrough because he didn't move that much. But yeah, if he catches a character, they have to run outside of the mansion and go back in again. Really like all of these, simple, elegant, lovely little systems that combine together to make kind of a madcap comedy game. When I don't think I've represented our experience as well in the playthrough, because the professor was very guarded over the treasures themselves rather than trying to chase after whoever was in his mansion. But yeah, usually the experience is that you are kind of, you're trying to run circles around each other, desperately trying to switch these things off, and every round he's moving through rooms at random based on the dice, but he is, just undoing all of the good things that you have done. And as you saw in the playthrough, when he manages to end up in the room with the treasure you were just about to rescue, you just managed to work it out, and he parks himself in there when there's not much time left to go, it can be a really, nail-biting thing. The production of it is beautiful, the artwork is absolutely lovely, there's a lot to like about this. I think for us personally, maybe it's completely designed this way, it's maybe a little bit on the lighter side for us, and the professor, whether what you do comes off or not, I can't get my words out, whether it comes off or not is not entirely, but can be quite dependent on the dice, and that's just a personal preference. It's not something that we tend to go for as much, but it's definitely been a really enjoyable experience. And yeah, while we weren't successful this time, it's very enjoyable trying to step away from the professor, you can't really anticipate where he's going to go, because as I said, it's decided by the dice, but trying to judge, if I stay here, it's 2 steps away, and hopefully he won't go this way. Hopefully, if we can do this, then we can get this treasure off. Rescuing the treasures is a cool thing as well, because it switches all of the alarms back on. So you are kind of back to square one. So deciding which order to do the treasures in is important as well. It's not just based on the time that you've got left, and that's a nice system. And the way that the time unlocks the powers, there's a lot to like about this game. But the playthrough is there, and you can watch it for yourself and decide if it would be one for you. I'm going to stop talking about it now. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you for the next game. Bye.